These are the ProHear EM030 2.0 Bluetooth electronic earmuffs for shooting, hunting, and heavy machinery. And if you'd like to see me test these EarPro, well, hit the like and subscribe button right now, and we'll get started. Let me start with a quick unboxing, and then let's just see the contents of the box. These are ProHear EM030 2.0 electronic earmuffs, also known as the ProHear Machete earmuffs, and I presume that ProHear chose that name because Walker already had the Razor as the name for their earmuffs, and ProHear wanted an edged weapon that sounded even more badass than a razor, hence the Machete. Well, these are about the size of Walker Razors in terms of being low-profile ear cups, also about the size of Howard Light Impact Sports. Now, collapsed, they are under 6 inches long and about 5 inches wide, and expanded, they are under 8 inches long. So these do collapse onto themselves into the headbands, and the headbands themselves are wire with some padding on the inside. So seems fairly comfortable. Stiff headband there. And the ear cups are foam, plastic. They do sell upgraded gel ear cups, so those, I think I would prefer to have those over these foam ones, but these seem to be fine. We'll try them out. And they are user replaceable. You can see these little tabs here, similar to the design of the Howard Lights in terms of I'll find out if those are compatible with a Howard Lights style ear pads on there. The units themselves, these ones have an internal battery, and it is rechargeable via this USB-C port. You have your main analog controls, and I do appreciate analog controls for on as well as volume. And you have your controls for Bluetooth to control, presumably, your phone, really more than anything else. You have your Bluetooth syncing button as well as on and off, as well as to pick up and to hang up your calls. And you have your forward and back buttons to change your track on whatever you're listening to. And that is one of the benefits of having a Bluetooth enabled headset, is that you could listen to like an audiobook or music while you're wearing this, though of course if you are a range safety officer you should be paying attention to what's going on around you. But you do have that option here. Let's say if you do receive a call on the range, you can sync these up to your phone and have a conversation, or at least be able to hear what the person's what the call is about using your device without having to take off your earmuffs and try to find a quiet location. You can hear it through the headsets, and we're going to test that out next. Now, as I mentioned, it is user rechargeable. You just plug in a USB-C cable, and it does come with one. But when you plug it in, the activation button for the Bluetooth turns red, and it turns off when it is fully charged. We'll be testing these out and seeing what kind of sound profile, sound quality we're getting, both with ambient sound as well as sounds sent via Bluetooth to these ear sets next. We're going to listen to some music here and just listen to the quality of the sound that we get through our headsets. And I'm going to allow you to listen to what I'm hearing, or at least a good example, or as well as you can, by putting the microphone next to my ear in the ear cup here. And we're going to listen to some music, a couple of different genres and types, just to get a good range of the sound rendering here. So we're going to start with a cappella human voice here. Not bad. The instruments sound realistic. The dynamic range with the electronic music.
Three. 2, 1.
Okay. Now the bass on the hip-hop music is a little clippy. Well, ProHear says that these are 22 NRR rated, which means they're capable of reducing ambient noise by 22 decibels. Well, we're going to find out just how true that is, or at least approximately, by using the sound level meter. And as a sound source, or noise source, we're going to be using this Dyson hand vac, which, to be honest, are quite loud hand vacs for what they are. But how loud? Well, let's find out. Well, I was seeing somewhere anywhere between 104 and 106 decibels. So let's just call this 105 decibels in terms of the amount of noise that's coming out of this Dyson hand vac. And we're going to see how much these ProHears reduce that noise by putting our sound meter microphone inside of the ear cups here, and I'm going to squeeze down a little bit just because, well, the microphone isn't head shaped, so yeah, it's not going to be exactly like putting it on our heads, but let's see how much it reduces the sound. Well, I was seeing a bunch of different numbers, but on average, I'd say about 85. So 105, 85, that's about 20 decibels. So let me know in the comments if you think these meet the 22 NRR numbers that ProHear states, or if you think they should be much closer to the 22 that they state. Leave me a comment about that. Finally, I took the headphones with me to the gun range for a practical test. Over the course of 2 hours, they amplified the sound of voices in conversation around me while cutting out momentarily during gunfire. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video, and if you haven't already, hit that like button, the subscribe button, and notification bell buttons before this video ends. And as an extra incentive, ProHear is giving away a set of these electronic earmuffs on my live stream show. So if you're a subscriber, you're already pre-qualified for the contest, and if you've hit that notification bell button, well, you'll be notified when I post up details of that contest. You'll be among the first to be notified, in fact. So thanks to ProHear for supplying the prize in that contest, and for letting me test out their EM030 Machete Bluetooth electronic earmuffs. Now it's a bit of a mouthful, but I tested out their Model 66 Machete earmuffs a few months ago, and those were excellent entry-level earmuffs, but I kind of wish that they had Bluetooth connectivity. Well, these do, but they're not exactly the same. For starters, these have a built-in rechargeable battery, which actually have a longer runtime than the AAA-powered EM660s that I tested out. So that's a benefit. And these offer great Bluetooth connectivity. In fact, the sound quality on these via Bluetooth, if listening to music, was better than the Walkers and the Peltor Bluetooth that I've tested out. And you can take calls, which is a real benefit at the range. Now, the other key difference is that these are omnidirectional in terms of the ambient sounds that it picks up. So you'll hear sounds like it's coming from all around you. Now, that's different than the 66s, which offer stereo sound, so you can tell which direction a sound came from. But the benefit of these is they really amplify quiet sounds. They cut off loud sounds, which is what Ear Pro is designed to do to protect your hearing. But for hunters, you'll be able to hear game from really far off with these. So yeah, that is a benefit. The downside is you won't know exactly which direction the game is coming from, whether it's behind you, left or right or whatever, but that's the trade-off. Let me know if you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, if you prefer omnidirectional or stereo sound, but that is just a pretty common thing with a lot of electronic earmuffs that offer sort of game enhancement sound. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. And if you're interested in a set of these EM030s, you can find more information in my full written review at moondogindustries.com. You'll find a link to that article in this video's description. So thanks for taking a look at that article, and thanks for taking the time to hear me out. God bless. Moondog out. Hey, I'd like to know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment or chat with me on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, MeWe, Instagram, or Locals. And if you want to see all of my videos, go to moondogindustries.com.